We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the SoDo district of Seattle. Tonight, we wrap a busy first week of the season with a second of two on a Monday night between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh!
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end.
Where's that thing?
They'll start on the ground, ETN. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
That was well played there defensively. Two tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Speaking head, speaking head, speaking head, speaking head.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. ETN once more. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Can't go for it, he going quick.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. He's got the first down and more than that. The 20. Touchdown, LA.
Wait, he can.
Start there, first drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Point after, right down.
OK, 100 points.
Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Thank you.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Tyson Campbell. So they gave up the big play on the touchdown in the first drive, Charles, and now they were looking for a big play of their own. Instead, they throw the interception.
And Brandon, they came right out and went for it, trying to push the ball downfield. But remember, the other side ran a few plays before their big one, so they got a little impatient there, and it cost them.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I should like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 34-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. On the counter, Etienne. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 21. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of the times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. So out comes Justin Rohrwasser in the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Rohrwasser's kick is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy by the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side.
Oh, wow.
Complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. 50 yards. And the Seahawks have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Damn, so is you gonna rate this thing if I wasn't here?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal. I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
I didn't know you was willing to do that.
Joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that.
It seemed like you was about to. You was about to try to rate a shit.
Adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Oh, he dropped it down! He was gonna get loose. Probably had the biggest shirt out of nature.
He's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Well, I can spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
That right there hurt it low.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about...
Man, Rick ain't lying, boy.
Flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
Man, you ain't lying on that one. That one hurt. That nigga had a touchdown. I seen it too. I said, "Oh, watch." That nigga dropped the fuck out that one, man.
Here's the
dropped
Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
6 points for Shoe.
They will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a 1-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur. And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. He finds some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down.
Job too.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career, and Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
Let's go now.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stick before this drive reaches the end zone.
Okay, ready?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Dragon 60.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
19 right. 18 rebel. 18 rebel. Check contact. Check contact.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Oh, my God.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, dialing up that play call certainly meant that he grabbed a little extra shot of courage on that one, because normally on 3rd and short, you're just trying to move the sticks, get the ball just past that line of scrimmage. Instead, they take the big shot downfield, and it pays off.
Hey, smash Bronco.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and goal from the 1. From the shotgun, he'll look to...
Oh, yes, sir.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
.96 speed QB.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And it's complete. End zone, touchdown Rams.
Where, nigga? Field goal where?
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Oh, yeah, my God.
Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Roll face with tears of joy.
Nah, this nigga Rick talking shit to me, so I had to talk shit back.
So with 3 seconds,
I'll kick that out of bounds. That's gone.
Will line up to kick this one away.
Oh, never mind.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. They'll throw now on the final play. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Come on, man. On me. Come on. He moved.
Up front. I think this is against Seattle. Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Oh,
I thought he had that.
there they go. Footstep Stanford. Oh, God. He with him foot for foot.
Receiver from the ball.
And look at this. It's a fake.
Thank you.
Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a 2-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time if their defense doesn't bail them out.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offensive perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
That should be.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Looking for a slot man, and he's got him. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
You bet. I thought I pushed that bitch. I was gonna be bad as hell.
For the veteran.
How about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Yeah, my backup tackle ain't too bad. Hello. Hello. Yes, baby.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the
Why she call you
Seahawks
stupid?
offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
We saw this in the first half, and it continues. This receiver is just not able to get much separation.
Yes, I'm laughing.
50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to
y'all
start
home yet?
working out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to...
what, you think you'll be on by like 7, 8?
Him, let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his...
Okay, all right. I'll be that way around 7.
1st and 10, it's ETN.
All right, bye-bye.
And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line.
Oh, man. Hey, you heard it? You heard that, baby? Hey, this nigga Trey bad. So Key called him stupid. He called him a stupid motherfucker. Boy, I got some badass kids, boy. Here, let me lock back in. Trey gonna cost me the game. Oh, that's first.
Inside the 25 now at the 24.
Who the fuck? God damn, my lineman falling like flies.
Keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself,
Show the
"I
fuck
got
right.
this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over."
They'll look to throw now.
Oh shit, go.
Ah,
I should have went ahead of him. I should have went ahead of him. I seen him.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Yeah.
That's the 2nd sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up.
Hey, we
This
played a
guy's been
real
pretty good at it all game
stay
long.
free game thus far. We just gotta keep this up, man. Some points out this road.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long.
That
as they
nigga
come
say,
up facing
"Stupid
second
motherfucker."
bundle.
Hey. Oh shit. Lock on, man.
They're going to look to throw.
What are you doing, bro? What the fuck?
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been
Damn.
throwing the football, we're in the second half.
Stop on this
This is
fucking
second
route.
Incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone
everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll look to throw.
What? Fuck out. Oh, okay, man. I was for the boy. Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here with that.
So out comes Justin Rohrwasser in the field goal unit.
And my knee sees.
And call it an even 50 yards. Rohrwasser's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. A second field goal here this third quarter, and his third of the game so far.
31-7. I've tripped out. Son done distracted me and shit.
This one's said and done. So I would treat him like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter. Leave him alone and let him focus.
Let's go out.
Hey, little Slav.
Ready to get this drive underway.
My team has surprised me thus far, but hey, we've got to keep us the pressure.
Spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking now.
Good fucking shit.
And really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once when we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass. This too shall pass.
And nigga, he going to the restroom. Guess what? We there. He want to take a shit. We there.
And calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Would it be?
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Turns out to be a great idea.
Oh, shit, I got $25. Here, get in my account and do that shit. Hurry up. Go take it.
Out there because to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit still.
That's all I was waiting for.
He's starting to hit them with some big plays.
Back to throw now on first down.
Oh, no. Don't slide now. Don't slide now. You was brave. Remember you just Willie Beamen, remember? Don't slide now. I'm gonna fuck him up, boy.
Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit. And he gets a small gain on the play.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Yeah.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. They'll look to throw here on first down.
Come on, give me that.
Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Oh, you got that one.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
Nice.
From 21 yards away. And the Seahawks are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be.
mature
Let me go.
with a second-year quarterback.
What?
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
2nd and 11. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. It's a Rams
finish him.
Pickup of 10. Hasn't had his best game running the football here tonight, but hey, that's a critical spot right there to convert on 3rd down, and he did it.
And the lights are shining just a little bit brighter right now, aren't they? You remember the beginning of the game? If he gets this 1st down, everybody's happy. That's cool. But here, that was critical, and it really energizes them.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. But not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up net.
What you listen to me for? You already know it then, nigga. The fuck?
He reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
A give, it's ETN off the option. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there.
Any score will win it.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Ooh.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Back to throw. Rolling to his right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. One more time with ETN. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Oh, he ain't got no timeouts.
I'm surprised with the lead in a 1-score game this late or even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a...
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker.
Time playing. Definitely a TD and the game over. Last out. Any score will win it. SMH man face grooming, medium dark skin tone.
His coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right, where you are. That's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Travis Etienne taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Rams are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether they're supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though.
Demon party!
Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught at the 20. It's a big play there for Seattle. 53 yards. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Oh, I was gonna
give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Well, partner, that'll do it. These week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation. A fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And, partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both of these teams came in with the idea, get off to the start. Get off to a 1-0 start and get your season going. That could spark an excellent season for them. They've got that in their pocket now.
So for the Rams, it'll be a happy trip home as they start the season with a road victory here on a Monday night. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals.
I'm playing. Get you a TD and the game over. Let's go out.